The broadcast is brought to you by students of Hilo High School, KVIKS Media.
You are looking live at the Hilo High Gymnasium for today's HHSAA play-in game between the Hilo High School Vikings and the Kaiser Cougars. Invite your friends and family to tune in by going to hilohigh.org/livesports or download the Hilo High mobile app and press live streaming on the homepage. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, please like this video and share it with others. If you have not yet done so, please subscribe to our channel or follow our Facebook page at Hilo High School to get notified when we go live or post new content. See our broadcasting schedule and all other athletic competition notices on our official website, hilohigh.org, and follow KVIKS Media at KVIKS Media on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and learn more about our program at kviks.org. Well, folks, it's an afternoon game here in the Hilo High Gym between Hilo High and Kaiser. This is a play-in game, the first round of the HHSAA playoffs, with the winner heading to Oahu to take on top-seeded Moana Lua. Good afternoon, folks. My name is Kai Hayashida, flying solo with you today for my 58th broadcast as a high school student and the last one as a high school student. I have to say how much of an honor it has been to be with all of you throughout all 58 of them. This is my 11th boys volleyball broadcast, and I have to say volleyball, one of the most, if not the most, entertaining game to commentate, and I can't wait to do it for one more time with all of you. I got an opportunity to interview both coaches. Kaiser coach, I hope I don't butcher this, Coach Mark Shevchinsky, I think is what he said his name was, Shevchinsky. He actually got a red card against Kahuku, which was their last game, and as a result, he does not have the head coaching title tonight. It will be one of his assistants taking over. However, he will be able to coach from the sidelines, just not with the head coach title. I asked him a few questions, and I asked him first, what time did you guys get in today? He said their flight was at 12:45. They got in just before 2 o'clock and came straight here. And I got to this gym at about 2:15, and they were already here warming up. So they didn't get here much longer before I did. They probably got here right around when school was finishing up for us. We had a 1:45 release on a Monday. So I asked him, you know, many of our viewers at home don't really know Kaiser, so if you could describe his team in one word, and he said dynamic. They have various personality types, demographic backgrounds from everywhere. He himself is from New Jersey, and he said he's been having to try and, you know, blend in with the, or at least fit in more with the Hawaiian culture. And when I asked, you know, in a state tournament, what is the most important thing to focus on? He says the little details, and it comes down to the very basic fundamentals, which are serving and passing. And that's very true, because in high school volleyball, most important thing is you keep that ball in play. And it's no good to have a powerful serve if you serve it into the net or long. And so the most important things to him are the serving and passing fundamentals of the game. And then I asked him, you know, when you got here, of course, tight schedule, what did you guys get to eat? And he said they went to Cafe 100, got themselves some Korean chicken. He said he definitely recommends it. So for those of you from Oahu for tuning in, by the way, thank you so much for tuning in. If you ever come to the Hilo side of the Big Island, be sure to check out Cafe 100. They got a mean loco moco, I'll tell you that much. For Hilo, I talked to Coach Adam Tuifungu, and I asked him, hey, is this your first time in the state tournament? And he said yes. So already in a very decorated career, short but very sweet coaching career, he can add coaching in a state tournament game to his resume. And I asked him, you know, the kids get nervous. How do you settle your own nerves in a situation like this? And he said it's very important that he trusts his boys. You know, they put in all this training for months now, and they've proven to him, especially through the BIIF regular season and playoffs, that they can play and they can compete with the best of them. Remember, they did take a set against Kamehameha, who's, I think, top 5 according to Scoring Live in the state. So they are definitely a talented bunch that are capable of winning this one. I asked him in regards to, you know, the, how I talked about the Kaiser coach talking about fundamentals. I'm sure that he would agree, and he did agree. So I asked him, what is the one thing you want to see from your team tonight in this game, and he said limiting the mistakes, and he said it did come down to serving and passing first and foremost. Remember, against Waikea, both sides had about 23 hitting errors. It was pretty uncharacteristic from Hilo. Most of the time, they are able to keep the ball in play. So to see them have that many hitting errors was a little new, although they were able to come out of that one with a victory. You cannot make those same mistakes against a talented Kaiser team ranked 10th in the state, according to Scoring Live. Then I asked him finally, what was the one thing that he'll remember most, or how much fun has he had with this team? And he said, got a great group of guys, 7 players from Hilo High, 7 from Navahi. So the Navahi talent really helping us out, including Kawhi Wilbur Gabriel being one of those 7 players. And I'm sure that it has helped so much to have different personalities on the team. And he said that he will remember a lot of things about this team for the rest of his life. I also got an opportunity to do some player interviews. And for the Kaiser side, I got to talk to their captain, Akira Davies. And I asked Akira, have you guys been in this situation before? And he said, yes, this is their second time in the state tournament. And so I asked him, what kind of advantage does that have to have that experience? And he said, we know now what to do and how to handle our nerves better. And I think that's a really big thing in this state tournament. You got a lot of nerves. Remember, these are still high school kids. These are, just teenagers who are really experiencing the big stage possibly for the very first time. So it's really important that they calm their nerves. And I think them, this time being their second rodeo, will help them out a lot. I then asked, what is a song that you guys like to listen to before the game? And he said the team song, kind of as a joke, is that before and after games, and everyone in my generation will know this song, they listen to Boys a Liar Part 2 by Pink Panther S and Ice Spice. So for those who do know that song, very popular TikTok song, but Ice Spice is risen up the boards in terms of popularity. So many high schoolers will understand that one. The adults maybe not so much. But then I asked Akira, what's the most important thing in a state playoff game? And he said it's limiting the mistakes, which is exactly what the first 2 coaches said. And I think it's different to hear it from a player because, a coach can reiterate these types of things so many times. But when a player says that, I think it carries a little more value among their peers and their teammates. And so we'll see if Kaiser can limit the mistakes because they know very well that Hilo is a very good serving team and a very good defensive team. And we've seen it all year, how they can go up with a double block and still have one guy in the back in case there is a tip or there just to dig the ball up. For the Hilo side of things in the player interview, I interviewed Kanoa Pana, rocking number 2, the setter for Hilo High School. And I asked him, this is the entire team's first time in the state tournament. What kind of nerves are they going to be undergoing? And he said it's really important that they take it, handle it very similar to kind of like a BIIF playoff game, if you will. Understanding that, it's still a big game. Both of those games were really big. And understanding that they're very capable of winning these types of games. They beat Waikea. They did take a set against Kamehameha, although that was a loss. And they do have experience against Oahu teams and even some mainland teams when they went up for various Oahu tournaments, including the Iolani Classic. So this team, although this being their first time in the state tournament, they are experienced to statewide competition. I then asked Kanoa what his pregame hype song is, and he said that he listened to Hey by Lil Baby. So Lil Baby, another pretty popular artist among this generation of high schoolers. So that was really fun to be able to interview those players, and I think, honestly, as I've commentated, it's become one of my favorite parts because you really get to see the personality behind the player and behind the coach. And I think it's really cool when they show their human elements. And but tell you what, some of the things they do on this court is superhuman, and can't wait to show all of you. We got about under 2 minutes to go here in warm-ups. Hilo versus Kaiser. Let's introduce the rosters for both sides. Starting with the visiting Kaisers, rocking number 1 is Gabriel Singleman. He's a setter, 6 feet, and he's a junior. Rocking number 2 is junior outside hitter and sometimes a libero, Kobe Kawakami. He's 5'10". Akira Davies, as I mentioned in the interview, he's an outside hitter, senior captain for the team. He is 6'3". Number 5 is Luke Mokulehua, a middle blocker, 5'11" and a junior. Wearing number 6 is senior outside hitter Seth Harmon, standing at 6 feet tall. Wearing number 7 is the tallest player on this Kaiser Cougar squad at 6'4". He's a junior. His name is David Huang. Rocking number 8 is Kylie Fearon. He's a middle blocker. He's a senior, and he is 6'1". Number 13, Evan Matsunaga, is a defensive specialist, 5'8", and he is a junior. Also a junior is Will Reynolds, wearing number 20. He's an opposite hitter, 5'9". Gabe Stevens is a libero, 6 feet, wearing number 21. He's a senior. Rounding out this order is 2 juniors. One of them is number 24, Isaac Lopez, a middle blocker, 6'2", and the other is wearing number 99, a number you don't really see very often in volleyball, Jaden Awana, an outside hitter, standing at 5'10". Leaders for this team, according to Scoring Live, Akira Davies leads the team in kills. Blocks belongs to Isaac Lopez. Assists to Gabriel Singelman. And digs to the libero, Gabe Stevens. For Hilo, I'm sure most of you are very familiar with the team. Malahia Tando, Kanoa Pana, Lo'i Young, Chase Kidani, Leha Harmon, Kai Kaneta, Kaiva Ware, Eric Cannon, Keona Delaris, Ikena Liao, Mosiah, Kolo Walker, Peyton Pana, Kavai Wilbur Gabriel, and Palikapu Wilson. So that was Hawaii Pono'i and the Star Spangled Banner.
Boys volleyball, tonight's game will feature the Kaiser Cougars as the visitors and the Hilo High School Vikings as the home team. At this time, we'll be announcing the starters for the Kaiser Cougars. Wearing number 1, Gabriel Singelman. Number 2, Akira Davies. Number 6, Seth Harmon. Number 8, Kylie Fearon. Wearing number 1, Mohio Tandon. Number 2, Noah Pana. Number 6, Malaya Kaneta. Number 12, Peyton Pana. Number 13, Shindeen Kawai Wilson. Number 14, Kapu Wilson. And Coach and Fabio, assistant coach Keenan Hernandez, Antonio Baldono Jr., and the rest of the Hilo High School staff.
So here we go. The teams will touch the nets, shake hands, and we'll be ready to kick off the HHSAA volleyball tournament. Volleyball, boys volleyball, and golf, the last 2 sports of the school year.
Today's game will be streamed live on Hilo High School KVIKS.
Thank you for the shout out, Uncle Curtis. Invite your friends and family, folks, because this is the last home game of the school year.
Please cheer with Aloha. First serve will be from the Kaiser Cougars.
So the Kaiser Cougars will kick things off here with number 6. Sam Harmon. It's a clean serve. Tando digs it up. Pana cross court to Wilbur Gabriel. Dug up. Over. Kaneta slides it down. And that's the first point. Goes to the Vikings and Kaneta. And it will be Kanoa Pana behind the service line. Pana serves one in. Oh, good serve. And it will be a free ball over from Harmon. Tandle. Peyton Pana. Dug up. Harmon keeps it alive. It'll be another free ball over. Hilo's Harmon. Kaneta tips it down. And 2 kills for Kai Kaneta in the early going. Pana serves again, putting some juice behind it. Oh my goodness, look at the juice from Kanoa Pana. A service ace for the captain. And Hilo rolling early here. Pana powers it again, that one's long. You give and you take with those serves. And the first point of the game for the Cougars comes via error. This is Kawakami behind the service line. He pops one up. Peyton Pana, Kanoa Pana, opposite to Wilbur Gabriel, who sends it out. So 2 errors for the Vikings early on. And Kaiser now only down by 1. And Kawakami sails that one. Teams trade errors. Wilbur Gabriel serves. Less power than Pana. Gets it in. Off the block. Good block by Kaneta. And that block sends Kaiser scrambling. It's a big-time block. How about this start from Kai Kaneta? Wilbur Gabriel behind the service line. Hilo with a 3-point lead here in set number 1. That one is slammed down by Davies, and there's the power. A lightning strike from Davies, and Gabe Singleman behind the service line now. Singleman floats one. Tandle takes a swing and touching the net there. A call that even Tandle saw. So a net violation on Kaiser's part. And that'll send Kai Kaneta behind the service line. Against Waikia, Kaneta really sealed the deal in set number 3 with excellent serving. Pops one up. Stevens digs it up. Singleman outside, off the block, and out. That's a kill for Huang, the 6'4" junior. Now Akira Davies behind the service line. Davies. Harmon picks it up. Peyton Pana gets it down. Little miscommunication there between Singleman and Davies. And Peyton Pana gets on the board with a kill. Pana spent most of the season as a middle blocker, but in the recent games, they've moved him outside, and he's shown that he's got the flexibility to play out there. Floats one in. Davies digs it up. Outside and sailing it long. I believe that was Huang who sailed it. Yes, it was. Pana serves it in, a little collision there, and it's going to be a free ball over. Harmon. Pana, Tandle from the middle, and he got it through the block. Man, you could barely tell there, but he did get it through that block, and block went into the net, so it's a kill for Tandle. Wow, I don't really expect him to come to the middle there, but he did as Pana serves it into the net. Second service error for the Vikings. These errors that we talked about earlier, in the lead up to this game, both sides have 3. And back now is Stevens. This is Gabe Stevens, the libero, senior libero. But just because he's a libero doesn't mean that he does not have power. Saw him in warm-ups taking some swings. He's got some velo behind it. But he floats this one. Harmon, Pana, Tandle, cross court. Good dig there by Stevens. From the back row, Davies just have to tip it over. Wilson will set. Tandle, look at the power from Tandle. And a good set there from Palikapu Wilson. A little off-script play there. He's not typically the one to set it, but he set a great one to Tandle, who took advantage. And Hilo right now doubling up on Kaiser, 10-5. Tandle put some power behind it. Oh, that one looked like it was going out. Harmon hit it. Can Stevens get it over? Yes, he can. Opportunity and a big block. How about that block? That looked like it was Fearon who got his hands on that one. And a great job by Kaiser to hustle and keep that one going. That is a long serve from Reynolds, and that'll be a service error. Reynolds, he's a dangerous server. I saw him in warm-ups, and he was dotting up the corners. I'm sure he wants to do that in this game, help Kaiser get going. Wilson serves that one in. And a little quick tip over there by Singleman. But Hilo was ready. Wilbur Gabriel. How about that kill from Wilbur Gabriel? A great pass from Tandil in the back row. The off-script playing here from the Vikings. Getting things going. That's Hilo's 12th point, but only the first kill for Wilbur Gabriel. Outside Harmon, and Peyton Pano almost caught that one. We've got a really good Kaiser crowd here. Shout out to them for making the trip, supporting our student athletes. Harmon behind the service line now. He serves it to Hilo's Harmon. And it'll be a free ball over from Canetta. Singleman. Davies off the block. Harmon digs it up. Tandil from the back row. Singleman. Davies again. Good dig by Peyton Pana. Kanoa Pana takes a half swing at it. Harmon digs it up. Davies. That one's down. How about that hit from Davies? So there's two Harmons. And both of them were pretty similar numbers, 6 and 5. Harmon to Harmon there. This is a tight set, and winning the joust is Singleman. And 3 consecutive points for Kaiser cuts the Hilo lead in half. Harmon serves again. Harmon digs it up. From the back row, Tandil. Good dig there by Reynolds. Outside, Davies. Oh, way out. When a hit goes that far out, especially from Davies, you wonder if it took a touch, but it didn't really look. It looks like he just kind of skied it a little bit, put too much air under it. And as a result, Hilo stops that little run from Kaiser. And their 4-point lead with Pana behind the service line. And Pana drills it. Oh my goodness. The serving display from Kanoa Pana here tonight has been electric. I say tonight, I'm so used to this game being at night. It's a 3 p.m. game. But that's 2 aces for Kanoa Pana. He has not been afraid to put some power behind it. He puts more power behind it. What a dig by Davies. From the back row, Hartman. Oh, a block solo by Canetta. And what a start he has had. And Hilo right back. A 3-point run on their own. That one's into the net from Pana. Wow, he's putting some serious rockets behind this one. Pitchers have a radar gun. We need a radar gun for Pana when he's behind the service line. Kobe Kawakami comes into the game now for the Cougars. Here's one up. Good dig by Tandil. Pana runs over to set Wilbur Gabriel, who sends it long. And the hitting errors are starting to catch up to Wilbur Gabriel just a little bit here. Kawakami pops one up. That one's in. Oh, bad set, but it's still alive. Singleman tries to go for it. Canetta has been everywhere on defense. Davies off the block and out. And right back. Teams are exchanging 3-0 runs. Davies with his 3rd kill. Singleman with his 5th assist. Outside, Wilbur Gabriel. Oh my goodness, set right back! Almost as quickly as Wilbur Gabriel spiked it. A huge block from Davies. Timeout. Hilo High seeing their 6-point lead shrink to 2. So already we are off to a very loud start in this one. Vikings lead 15-13, but they had a much larger lead in this one earlier. It was 15-9. They had a 6-point lead a few times throughout this set, but Kaiser, with some great defense and some good offensive sets, have cut the lead down. They've been running their offense through Davies. Akira Davies leading the team in kills this season. He has 3 here tonight. Every single kill for the Cougars has been assisted by Singleman, who has 5 assists and a block. A little bit of a block party thus far. 5 blocks total across the two teams. So it's still Kawakami behind the service line here. Can Hilo figure things out? Sky high serve. Pana. Kaneta, that'll work. Off the block and out of play. Good shift by Kawakami. He comes out for the libero Stevens. Kawhi Wilbur-Gabriel back to serve. In the middle. Oh, what a dig there by Harmon, but I think Kaneta hit it twice. All-out effort there by Leho Harmon. Harmon, oh, it slipped through his hands a little bit. Oh, good set there. Tandle. And crashing into the net, I believe, was Kaiser. Kai Kaneta behind the service line with the Vikings having a 3-point lead. Crossing the halfway point here in set number 1. Good dig. Do they go to the middle? They go. It's Davies right down. There's nothing you can do about that. Hilo's got to figure out this little middle set that Kaiser continues to run. It's Davies behind the service line. Polycopper Wilson. Oh, right there is Davies from the back. And getting it down off the net is Davies. And how about this comeback here from Kaiser? Kaiser can tie it right here. Tandle stands straight up and down. Good dig by Davies. He wants it again. He'll go to Harmon. Blocked. Kaiser scrambling just a little bit. Davies just has to one-hand tip it. Harmon's there. Outside. Tandle. Off the block. Still alive. It's still alive. Off the block from Hilo. And that one is going to go out of play. How about that block? By Polycopper Wilson. We're going to clean up the floor here. How about the all-out effort on both sides thus far? Each side has 3 blocks. Eric Travis Cannon behind the service line. Kind of floats one at Stevens. Outside, Davies off the block. Out. But Davies has absolutely been rolling here. 6 kills in the first set. Stevens behind the service line here. Wilbur Gabriel digs it up. And that's going to be a lift call on Pana, and this game is tied. $18 apiece here in set number 1. Outside, Tandil, right down. Oh, it's still in play. And it's out. Oh my goodness. What a huge opportunity for Kaiser. But they blow it. And right back in the lead goes Hilo. Already some stressed faces in the crowd. It's only set number 1. Tandil with a sinker serve. But he sails it way long, and he knows that was a bad one. 19-19 here in the first set. Just Reynolds, serving specialist for Kaiser. Good serve, but good dig by Tandil. Wilbur Gabriel, oh my goodness, what a block! Singelman and Fearon. It's Kaiser's first lead, 20-19. Reynolds, great serve. Wilbur Gabriel has to kind of go back for it. Opportunity here for Kaiser. Harmon, off the block. It goes over, oh, joust, won by Wilson. (20-20). Harmon votes one in to the middle. Oh, good dig by Harmon. Keeps it alive from the back row. Tandil, good dig by Reynolds. Outside, Harmon. Pana serves cross court. Wilbur Gabriel. Oh, can this be kept alive? What an effort by Harmon, but it can't. Second kill of the game for Wilbur Gabriel. And Wilbur Gabriel put some power, took some power off of it, that is. Trying to gain some control. Blocked twice, a few hitting errors. That's his second kill. Harmon. A little more power behind that one. To the middle. Right up and right down. Fearon. And back and forth we go. I don't know if you guys watched the national championship game. That saw sets go to 28 and 33. We might be in for that one, folks. Joust won by Kaiser. Can they keep it alive? They get a kill. Didn't quite see who got that kill. I think it was Davies, though. Kaiser back in front with a 1-point lead. Harmon puts some charge under it. Way out. This is where the service errors become all more crucial. Manoa Pana behind the service line. Does he risk it here? Nope, he's going to take some off of it. Davies, tip, kept alive. Davies straight up and down. Good dig. Kawhi Wilbur Gabriel tries to catch Kaiser off guard here. Davies has to tip it. Still alive. Pana, light hit. Reynolds with the dig. In the middle, Fearon, dug up by Harmon. Big swing. Can they be kept alive? Free ball over. Stevens. Singleton. Davies. Oh, it's going to be a free right back over. Wilbur Gabriel slams it down. Oh, my goodness. What a cleaner hit to the game. Oh, Pana serves it into the net. Back and forth we go with the errors. 23-23. Alkami skies one. Harmon. Pana. Oh, bad serve. Still alive, though. Davies. Oh, that's a bad serve. Back and forth we go with the bad serves. Peyton Pana two-hander. They let it go. And it's in. They're going to call it in. Timeout. Hilo. Hilo can't believe it. They thought for sure that was out. I'm not even sure who gets credit for that one. Might have been Kawakami. So a very eventful start to this one. 24-23. Kaiser serving for the set here. Been an exhilarating one thus far in set number one. Can Kaiser put this one to bed right here? Hilo has to ensure that their communication is on point here. Alkami skies one. Armin, Hana, Wilbur Gabriel off the block and down, and Kaiser takes set number one. So set number one goes to Kaiser. But don't go anywhere. We're in for a very exciting one. You're watching KVIKS Media. Welcome back. Set number 2 just about ready to get underway here. Exhilarating set number 1 that saw Kaiser win it 25-23. Hopefully we're in store for more of the same. Noah Pana will be behind the service line for Hilo. Pana, whoa, look out. That one was long and wide. Kawakami will go to the service line. And Hilo gets some offense going. Panetta off the net and the block. Davies, good dig by Tandle. Tandle from the back row. Right there, ready for it was Kawakami, a joust. And then, oh, that's just unlucky there from Lopez. Wilbur Gabriel lines one right at Stevens. Davies off the block and out. Singleman will be back to serve. He's got 10 assists already. Oh, that's in. They're going to call that in. All of Hilo thought that was out, but Singleman got an ace. That's the first service ace for Kaiser. That one's definitely in. Outside, Tandle, up and down. Wow, what a swing. He's leaning back for that, and he still got it down with a lot of power.
Right back, boys, come on.
Really, ever since Hilo went up 15-9 in that set, Kaiser has completely controlled the tempo of this game. Panetta pokes at it. Singleman to the middle. Hilo scrambles. Tandle will try again and get it down again. Kind of froze Harmon and Singleman there. Hilo's tied things up here. 3-3. Oh, a communication error again between Davies and Stevens. One of the slower serves in this game. Balls for an ace. Panetta, another floater. This one is taken not good enough by Davies. It's another ace. In a sport where power often wins, it's sometimes the slowest serves that catch you lacking. Panetta. That one's much better from Davies this time. Huang tips it. Pana opposite side. Tandle off the block and down. Wow, Davies is putting on an absolute clinic here. How about 6 blocks for Kaiser in the early going? Stops a 4-0 run from the Vikings. Pana. Oh, look at the effort here by Kaiser. That one's not going to have enough under it, though.
Right back, boys, come on.
Good serve, but good effort there by Kaiser to keep it alive, but Huang kind of sailed that one. Hilo once again, a lead early in the set. Much better reception there, that time by Stevens. Huang through the block and into the Hilo bench. Stevens. Good dig by Wilbur Gabriel. Great pass, too. Look at the swing there by Tandl. Can Kaiser's bench get out of the way? They can. And then almost hitting that down. I think Pana wanted to swing at it, and then he kind of let it go. And that caught Kaiser by surprise. The point for Hilo. Tandl behind the service line. Take some power off of it. Huang off the block. Oh, what a dig by Peyton Pana. Wilbur Gabriel stayed up and down. And then off the block. Good work there by Harmon. Reynolds comes back into the game. Good dig by Harmon. Wilbur Gabriel off the block and down. That time uses the block to his advantage. And it's so important for Hilo to get things going here. Mirren, dug up there. Joust. A lot of net contact, and then Wilbur Gabriel just swings at it. Singleman. Harmon, met by the block. And then crashing into each other, all the Kaiser plays. Oh, and then it hit Pana. Like he caught him by surprise there. He was definitely not ready for that. And through all of that, a point for Kaiser. I'm sorry, Peyton, that was very funny. Harmon, good serve, but great dig. Canetta, up and down. That was a flawlessly timed jump. That'll send Konoha Pana behind the service line. Got to make sure he doesn't serve this one into the net or serve it out of the gym. Takes something way off it this time. Outside, Davies, look at him float in the air. And the question right now is, can Hilo stop Davies? Kawakami, the serve. Dug up by Harmon. Outside, Pana slams it down. Wow! (12-8), very similar to how things started in set number one. How does Hilo stop Akira Davies? Good floating serve, and then Singleman tried to catch them off guard there from the back row. Wilbur Gabriel out. Singleman. Kaiser down 3. Panetta, a little poke at it. And then Akira straight up and down. Gets it down. How about that? Everything rolling for Akira Davies right now. He's got 10 kills. Singelman serves. Oh, that went through Harmon's hands. Tandle, tip. Singelman is right there. Davies kind of jumped a little early there. This one will go over the net. Davies tries again. And that one hit the net. Oh, it went off the block. Excuse me. I thought it hit the net. And back come the Cougars, just like they did in set one. Peyton Panov. Keeping it alive is Kaiser. Hilo scrambling. Handle. Kind of pushes at it. And Huang sends it right back where it came from. And we're tied at 12. 4-0 run for Kaiser. Tandle rises up. That one off the block and out. Hilo retakes the lead, but Kaiser can feel it right now. Once again, this middle set charge. And that's a floats one. Good dig by Davies. Gonna get a swing. Oh, what a dig by Wilbur Gabriel. Effort there by Pano, but it's gonna fall. And Davies has a dozen kills. Davies, along with his 6'2" frame, just has a ridiculous vertical. And that one's way out. Long and wide from Davies. Probably the first mistake he's made all day. Peyton Pano behind the service line now. Little sinker action there. And into the net. We're going to call that a block, actually, for Polycarpo Wilson. Wow, that's his third block of the game. Oh. Surging back for that one was Stevens. Good dig. Panoa Pano will take a swing. Whoa, look out. First swing of the game for Konoa Pana. Goes into outer space, and now Kaiser down one, serving to tie it. Wilbur Gabriel, good pass. Wilson, right up, and it falls down. A little bit of yo-yo action between Huang and the net won. That's Wilson's first kill of the game. Tandle takes something off of it. Good dig by Davies. Outside Huang, off the block and out. It's super important that Huang and Harmon get their kills when they can, because if not, Hilo's going to continue to zero in on Davies, although that hasn't worked out very well for them so far. Reynolds in to serve. Reynolds hits it to the O in Hilo High on the baseline. Harmon to serve. That one is going to go long. So the team's... No, excuse me. I thought that was going long. Probably the only way a libero can score. Harmon just did it, and Hilo has dominated the service line compared to Kaiser. 5 aces to 5 errors. Kaiser 1 ace to 5 errors. Harmon got sent back by the block. Oh, Canetta! Eyes in the back of his head! And Kaiser's going to have to take a timeout. So Kaiser will take time out here. Hilo has opened up their biggest lead of the set, and contrary to the set we saw before this, they actually have it pretty late in the set here, scraping up on 20 points. Really important set for them, of course, way more than Kaiser. So, Hilo trailing 1-0 here. But they have the lead here fairly late in set number 2. Harmon, who already has an ace in this run, continues to serve. And that good idea there from Singleman, really, to catch Hilo off guard right out of the timeout, but the net sends it right back where it came from. 5-point lead with number 5 serving. Good dig by Harmon. They go to the middle, Fearon, but he hit the net there. He swung and hit the net. So a net violation on the hit there. That was a good set by Singleman, who's been so good in this one. 16 assists. Harmon lines one. Singleman. Harmon blocked and down. How about the roof there? Kaneta, holy smokes. What a performance from Kai Kaneta in this one. You often see him rotating. He's got 5 kills, 3 blocks, and 2 aces. Hilo, their biggest lead throughout the entire match. And that one, just long. Harmon might have thought he clipped the end line there, but he didn't. Oh, we got a kid on the court. Watch your kids, folks. Harmon. That one's out. So the team's trade service error is not what Kaiser was looking for there. Anna making sure he keeps this one in play. Davies, what a dig by, look out, it's trouble. First of all, Kaiser couldn't decide if it was in or out, and Davies decided it was in a little too late. Singleman had to dive for it, and he couldn't. And now, the Vikings have set point, and what a big set point this would be for them to even this match at 1, and they've got quite a lot of points to do it. They've got 8 match points to their disposal here. Here's number 1. Will Pana swing hard at it? Nope. Takes it off. Outside. Davies met by the block, but it's out. That was almost a big-time block by Wilbur Gabriel. But Davies gets back on track. I called his name so much throughout the first 2 sets. Felt like it had gone through a little bit of a dry spell there. Lucky number 13 kills for him. Kawakami behind the service line. Set point number 2 for Hilo. Peyton Pano off the block. Good dig. Singleman outside. Davies right up and down, putting a dent on the Hilo side of the court. I think if Kaiser cuts it to 20 here, Hilo ought to take a timeout. But the Cougars have staved off 2 set points. Set point number 3 for the Vikings. Wilbur Gabriel off the block and down. Oh my goodness, Davies has been rolling here. Kawakami. Good pass there. Kaneta off the block, kept alive. Opposite side. Pana, oh, he hit the antenna. 4 consecutive points for the Cougars. Timeout. Vikings, I said if Kaiser got to 20, you'd probably see a timeout, and here we are. We've seen Kaiser go on so many of these runs. Can they go on a huge one here to tie things up? So, can the Vikings sew things up here? Kaiser cut the lead in half. It was 8. And it was 24-16. Hilo just needs one good offensive set, just one, to close things out here. Kawakami so good at keeping the ball in play. Outside. Oh, good dig here. Can Kaiser keep it going? Yes, they can. Poke at it. Oh, it's over again. Here we go. Kaneta tried to shove it. Oh, he kind of like lifted it. Here comes Kaiser. Got a lot of nervous faces here on the Hilo side. Free ball over. Oh, almost sent Kaiser into a frenzy. Davies in. Oh my goodness. What an unbelievable run here from Kaiser. 6 consecutive points. Set point number 6. Kaneta gets it down, and that'll end the set. Oh my goodness. Hilo really entertained it for a while, but they finally end set number 2, 25-22. Wow, what an entertaining one. But it was Kai Kaneta who finally put an end to things. And we are tied at 1 set apiece. And we will head to set number 3. We switch sides one more time. You're watching KVIKS Media. So we're back for set number 3. We've had 2 ridiculously entertaining first 2 sets. 25-23 Kaiser, and then 25-22 Hilo. But for the most part of that second set, it really looked like Hilo was just going to run away, and then a 6-0 run by Kaiser, powered by none other than Akira Davies. Harmon starts things off here for Kaiser. Wilbur Gabriel kind of cross-court that. Tandil hustles over, cross-court. And a little tip there from Wilbur Gabriel. Engelman tries to swing at it. Doesn't work. Davies has to tip at it. A little kick save. Oh, my goodness. The soccer player of the year. Oh, my God. The soccer player of the year with a kick save there to keep the rally going off the net. Kicking a ball into the net is not something new for Leho Harmon. It might have been for this sport, though. And through all of that, a kill for Wilbur Gabriel. Good serve by Pana. Davies rises to the occasion, but the block was right there with him. Davies swings at it. Harmon uses his hands this time. And a double hit there on Canetta's part. Kawakami, who was behind the service line during that really long rally that we just saw. Pana, holy smokes, he just powered it, but he powered it out. By Wilbur Gabriel, back to serve. They actually gave the point to the Vikings. So they must have corrected it, saying it was in. Which would give Pana a kill. And then a service error there by Wilbur Gabriel. So it's 2-2 now. Singleman serves. Outside, Tandil. So good at just rising up and getting it down even through taller blocks. Kid is not that tall. He's about 5'8", I want to say. Which, I mean, he's taller than me, but Kaiser's shortest player is 5'8", and he's a defensive specialist. Huang tips at it. Tandil, another big swing. Tandil, one more time. Stevens did a good job defending both of them, but he couldn't keep it in the air enough there. Gotta love Tandil's desire to just swing at it. He's got 7 kills now. He's leading the way for the Vikings. Kaneta. Huang. Light tap at it. Little bit of trouble here. Hilo keeps it alive. They got to scramble to get on defense. Davies out. That's a rare hitting error from Davies. Kaiser has 11 of those. Davies. Good dig there by Kaneta. Tandil, he's got the hot hand. Huang, opposite side. Good spike there from Huang. Singleman's got 20 assists. So it's Davies behind the service line now. Has a lot of power in his swings. Not as much in his serves. Tries to keep it in play here. Tandil. Wilson, quick shot. What a reaction there from Stevens. But then a violation will be called on, I believe that's Lopez. I think he crossed the half-court line, digging that one up. Oh my goodness, what a reaction there from Stevens. I think that caught him by surprise there. It looks like the ball went more off his chest than it did his little platform. Singleman. And a good block there by Pana, but it goes out of play. Harmon gets the kill. Effort from Singleman tonight has been magnificent, really. That one is out of play from Stevens. He tried to angle it, but couldn't quite do it. And I didn't even realize, but Hilo has a 3-point lead in the set with Malahia Tando behind the service line. Not powering it as much. Darren, oh, he sent that one into the Hilo High bench with no tip. Oh, they did call a tip. It'll be really important that Kaiser starts to use, I think, fear in it more in the middle. It'll be such an advantage for them. He's had some good swings on the ball. Like Wilson, oh, good block, but Pano was right there. And then Singleman gets rejected by Wilson. Wilson has 4 blocks. We'll mop up the floor here after Kaiser went diving for that. Hilo has 7 blocks, which is matched Kaiser. And they've got it from 2 players. Wilson has 4, Kaneta has 3. Leha Harmon serves. It's a good one. Harmon on Kaiser's side takes a swing, and then a little joust. Kaiser has the ball on their side. Harmon off the block, and then falls right in the middle of every single yellow shirt. Harmon serves. Oh, service ace. Looks like it caught Wilbur Gabriel by surprise there. Defensive sub for the Vikings. Harmon tries that again. Oh, diving save there. Harmon to Harmon. Wilbur Gabriel tickles the tape and gets it down. Fantastic passing there from the Vikings. So Kanoa Pana will serve now. Lines one. Davies. What a dig by Harmon. And then back and forth we go, tipping it around. Davies will try again. Sailed it. Davies tries to negotiate for a tip. Nothing doing. Pana has really taken off the power of his serves to keep it in play. Davies tries it again. He won't need a tip that time. No touch, no problem. Kawakami comes back in. Every time he's in, Kaiser goes on a run. Good pass by Tandil. Peyton Pana kind of rainbows one in. Davies off the block and down. Low serve. Kaneta, oh, he barely got a hold of that, and then going back and forth we go. And it's Singleman, who's done so much of the passing tonight, who gets himself on the kill board here. Tie game here at 10. Oh, big time block. Singleman. And we're going to reserve things here. Panetta pokes at it. Right back over we go. Panetta will serve Cannon. And that hit the antenna. So, point for the Cougars. Pana. Cannon tips at it. Davies off the block, and then a joust. Tandle, good hustle there. Free ball over. Davies again, yes! Timeout, Vikings. So Kaiser, after it was an 8-5 lead for the Vikings, have spun it into an 8-2 run. So Kawakami behind the service line. Like I said, every time he's behind the service line, Kaiser goes on a run, and they're on a 5-0 run right now. Wilbur Gabriel, there's a start. Kind of leaned back for that, but he still put some power under it. And he will be back to serve. Wilbur Gabriel floats it in. Davies. There's not much you can do about that. Singleman floats it into the net. First service error in a while. But Hilo will take anything they can get right now. Kaiser has really controlled a good portion of the set, at least, especially as of late. One's close to the net. Good dig there by Canetta. Tandle off the block. Stevens is right there. Poang off the block. Kept alive. Poang swings at it again. Wilson will serve Peyton Pana. One-handed dig there by Harmon. Davies long. Canetta. Overpass. Right down! Tandle! One of the smallest guys on the court. with one of the biggest swings, most powerful swings, all set up there by Kaneta's serve, and we are tied at 14. Kaneta, better this time from Davy. Oh, look out, collisions on the Hilo backcourt side. Davies, off the block, right back at Davies. Davies swings again, a good tip. You see so much power from him, sometimes he'll take a lot off of it, and you won't be ready. Give him 20, a 20 bomb for Akira Davies. Good serve by Davies. Wilson. Good dig there by Stevens. Harmon to Harmon. Pana serves Tandle. Off the block and out. Good job by Tandle to get out of the way of it. Kind of came right back at him. Speaking of 20, Kanoa Pana has hit 20 assists. Cannon. Good serve. Huang. Good dig by Cannon. Kept in play. Then Harmon just has to like swing it over. Half free ball, if you will, but free ball right back over. Cannon serves Tandle. Big swing. Good recovery there by Singleman. And that's going to be a lift on Stevens, or maybe a double hit. Cannon lines one right at Stevens. Huang met by the block. It's still in play. And then Pana. Oh, yes, he will get that one. A little kiss on that one for his first kill. And give the assist to Wilson, who had the reflexes to realize that one was still in play. More power there from Cannon this time. Harmon to Harmon. Wilson serves Tandle. Right back over. Wilson right down. Oh, how about the power from Polikapu Wilson? Timeout, Kaiser. And Hilo on an 8-2 run of their own here. So, 18-15 Vikings lead. Tell you what, if you're not here, or if you're not watching this, you're really missing out, man. Because the back and forth action throughout, I mean, maybe we will see 5 sets here. Every time I say we're going to see 5 sets, we never ever go 5 sets, but, you know, I don't want to jinx anything. Let's just take it one set at a time here. Like set number 3, 18-15. Hilo serving Kaiser. But Cannon still behind the service line. Floats it. Oh, good effort there by Harmon. It's going to be a free ball over, though. Wilson. Oh! He lets out a huge scream there. Cannon with more power. Oh, he served it out. Got a little risky there. Stevens, the libero, back to serve. Tandle. Still alive. Oh, miscommunication there. Free ball over. And Pana puts it right down. Oh, Singelman's got to be really careful there. He stuck his foot out, and then he ended up stepping on the ball and kind of twisted his knee. That's Pana's second kill. Tandle behind the service line. Huang off the block. Tandle. From the back row. Tandle. Good dig there by Davies. He's going to probably take a swing from the back row. Here he comes. Met by the block. Wilson. Oh my goodness. And Hilo. How the turntables. Overpass. That was almost a violation there by Wilson. Harmon. What a dig by Hilo's Harmon. Wilbur Gabriel. His first swing in a while. Oh, and off the backboard. Good reaction there by Singelman. Harmon. Wilson. Oh, good dig. Back and forth we go. Diving for it. Back and forth and down it goes. Fearon. Holy smokes, what a rally. How about the energy in this one? There's not a lot of people in this gym, but I tell you what, it is loud, and you can feel the energy here. It's right behind me. Reynolds, out, and a very anticlimactic follow-up to the past couple of rallies. Leha Harmon will serve. To the middle. Fearon, oh, that one looked like it slipped through Singelman's hands there. Singelman has been exceptional tonight, doing a little bit of everything. I don't count dig stats, but he's had several of those to go along with one kill. 28 assists, an ace, and 2 blocks. Harmon lines one. Singelman chases after it. Davies wasn't able to put any power under it. Canetta tip, and it's down, and Hilo has set point. Now the Hilo fans are getting into it here. Let's go, Hilo chants erupting. Into the game goes Chase Kidani, one of the seniors, mostly a defensive specialist, but he will serve for the set here. Remember, Hilo's up 24-16 in set number 2. Kaiser came all the way back. Can they get something going here? No, they can't, because Harmon hits it right into the net, and Hilo takes set number 3. We will be right back after this. You're watching KVIKS Media. So we are back for set number 4 here. A very electric match so far. Most of the games have been mostly close. That one was the first one that we really saw get away. Kaiser led 13-10, and then after that, Hilo went on a 15-4 run to close out and win set number 3 to set up a win and advance situation for them. Kaiser must win this set to keep their season alive. Exactly 90 minutes on the clock here in terms of match time. So here we go. Kanoapana will start things off here. Stevens, Singleman, Huang, good start. One of the better swings we've seen from Huang tonight. Stevens will serve. Pana off the block and out. Given the positioning, I could tell that Pana took a lot off of it, made sure he angled it off the outside part of the block. Levi Wilbur Gabriel will serve now. Hasn't been much of a factor in this one. Oh, Fear got met by Canetta. Oh my goodness. Hilo has 9 blocks from 2 players. Where Gabriel tickles the tape and gets it down. I say it hasn't been Wilbur Gabriel's night. He still has 7 kills. A really impressive outing from him thus far. Wilbur Gabriel lines this one, makes sure it gets it over the net this time. Huang, good dig by Pana. Wilbur Gabriel from the back row, off the block. Singleman. That one looked like a follow through. I made an effort at that one. At least it didn't hit me though. That was a violation on Hilo. I believe on the block attempt, they might have hit the net. So that'll get Kaiser back on the board here. Down by 1 early in set number 4. Huang out. Smooth looking serve there, but it did sail, and Kaiser has hit double digits in service errors. They're -8 in terms of aces to errors. Hilo just -2. That's a big difference in this one. Canetta. Good serve right at Stevens. Harmon. Oh, good dig by Pana. Tandle. Dug up by Davies. Joust won by Tandle. I think they'll give him the kill for that, which would put him at double digits. He's the first Viking in double-digit kills. Canetta back to serve one more time. Oh my goodness, Wilson just spiked that off of Fearon's head. And then Davies off the net, tracked down by Wilbur Gabriel. Pana sets it over. Fearon floats off the chest of Canetta, and there's no getting that one. Oh my God, a lot of body parts getting hit that weren't hands. Fearon took that one straight off the dome, but then he records the kill. The big 30 for Singleman. He's got 30 assists. Harmon. That one spiked that by Wilson, but he actually hit it out. It's the first hitting error for him on the night. Tandle, tip. Oh, good effort there by Reynolds, and then a miscommunication there between Fearon and Singelman. Not sure if they score that as a kill or not since it took one touch, but we'll see. I'm a terrible stat keeper. That one is an error on Singelman. He knows that. Floater by Cannon. Good dig though. Fearon floating and then just flattens Harmon with that vicious hit. So Fearon is getting more action here, but you gotta wonder about Davies. He's back in the front row now. He has not been much of a factor in this set. In fact, he hasn't been a factor at all. Wilson right down. This performance tonight from Polycarp Wilson, you could say that it's been the best of his season. Singelman. Davies off the block. It's Polycarp Wilson again. 6 blocks. A season high 10 for Hilo. Good poke there, but dug up. And then Wilbur Gabriel, he hit the net. He knew it. He knew it. And when you do that right in front of the upper ref, they're going to call that 11 times out of 10, probably. Oh, tip over by Pana. So good at that. Gonna mop up the floor here after I believe that was Harmon who dove after it. Huang tipped at it. Wilbur Gabriel off the block and out. It hit the net pole there. Wilbur Gabriel's 8th kill. Oh, Huang offhand tip. That looked awkward. From the back row, Tandle. Stevens digs it up. Huang. Dug up by Harmon, straight up in the air. Good pass. Wilbur Gabriel takes a little bit off of it. Good dig there. Davies off the block and down. Wilbur Gabriel. Now the third different Viking with a block. Kaiser scrambling. It's a free ball. Cannon. Pana. Conetta! Timeout. Kaiser. Hilo with a 7-point lead in set number 4. So out of the Kaiser timeout, Hilo leads 13-6. Harmon lines one. Oh, miscommunication. That's miscommunication. I don't think Lopez was ready for that. Straight up in the air. Davies serves Huang, who gets it. Oh no, I thought that was down. Hilo keeps it alive. Harmon does a good job staying on his own side. Davies out! Oh man! And slowly the wheels are starting to fall off for Kaiser. 33 total errors compared to 23 for Hilo. Outside to Huang. Out. Oh no. These errors are starting to catch up to Kaiser. 19 hitting errors. Liner by Harmon. Oh man. Singleman. I mean, even if they didn't call a lift there was no one behind him. Everyone collapsed in. Harmon lines one. To Harmon. Davies dug up. And then that was a block there, but Davies hit it out on the block. Wilbur Gabriel will take anything he can get. That's 9 kills for him. It's the biggest lead of the match for any team. And still, problems on the Kaiser side on offense. Canetta rifles one right down. How about the game he has had tonight? Season high in kills, season high in blocks for Kai Canetta. And he has made it look really easy. Him and Kanoa Pana, the connection has been there today. Huang off the block, and whoa, my goodness, Kanoa Pana getting in on the block action here. It's 20-6. More communication errors on Kaiser's side. They look deflated. It's 21-6. In a game that has mostly been back and forth, there has been no back and forth in this one. So now the Vikings up by 15. And finally, Kaiser gets a point. Granted, a service error, but they'll take anything they can get. Davies serves it. Good serve. Hilo scrambling, looking young in the game. Somehow kept that one in. Kaiser's Harmon. And then Wilbur Gabriel, good block there. That was Lopez. Young will take another swing. Into the block again. That's Harmon this time. Kanoa Pana and Wilson on the bench right now. Good set by Cannon. Young, oh, he sailed it. Kaiser dig themselves out of this big hole. Well, there's a start. Every serve at this point for Kaiser is so crucial, and that's a big error. Ana comes back into the game to serve. But we see him go back to that power serve that he's been swinging at earlier. Oh, he serves it right into the net. Loud swing, but to no avail. Stevens, good pass. Canetta tip. Spearman is there. Harmon is there with the dig. Peyton Pana roofed by Huang. Kaiser has cut the lead from 15 to 10. Oh, there's no one there. Wilbur Gabriel does a good job just swinging at it. Davies gets blocked, and it's out. Davies finally gets a kill in the fourth set. Stevens into the net. So since that timeout when it was 21-6, Kaiser has outscored Hilo 7-2, and both of those points for Hilo have come on service errors. So Kaiser has pretty much done all the scoring since that timeout. Wilbur Gabriel serves. And then a little error. Oh! Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Fearon with the kill, his 6th. Singelman with the assist, his 33rd. Canetta off the block, and good block there from Fearon. Kaiser's block party starting up again. 12 blocks on both sides. Tandil will swing, and oh, that was touched, and I really don't think Davies needed to touch that one. Maybe it took a deflection at the net. But either way, it's a kill for Tandil, his 11th. And it is aloha ball for the Vikings. And serving for it is Kai Kaneta. And he'll power swing it and sail it way over everyone's head. And now Hilo has hit 10 service errors. Pana, Pokipala Wilson, Polipaku Wilson. No, Davies. It's out. No, they're gonna call a tip. They called a tip. Hold the celebrations. Can Kaiser find that gear that they had in set number 2, but finish the job here? This is match point number 3 for the Vikings. Harmon gets it in. Wilson sends the Vikings to state. And who else? Really, who else? Pali Kapu Wilson with a fiery spike to light the road for Hilo. And on Thursday, they will take on top-seeded Moanalua in the quarterfinals of the HHSAA State Championships. An all-around great performance from both sides. Lots of game balls to hand out, if you will, if you are familiar with that term. In terms of Sunday night football. So the Vikings sing the alma mater for the last time in their home stadium for the school year. Lots of great performances tonight. I think if we start on the Hilo side, who wins 3-1, you know, obviously Malahia Tandil, Kanoa Pana, and Kawai Wilbur Gabriel were all great, but I think that it took fantastic, and I mean absolutely fantastic performances from the likes of Kai Kaneta and Pali Kapu Wilson to win this for the Vikings. And I think for Kaneta, those 4 blocks, he had a great first set. He had 2 kills, 3 blocks, and 2 aces in that first set alone. He was absolutely flying. And wow, I mean, what a great performance from him. And then how about Wilson to finish things off? 5 kills, 3 assists, and 6 blocks. And including that final kill to seal the deal. Of course, that big 3 that Hilo has was good as they needed to be. Malahia Tandil, 11 kills with 2 assists. Kawai Wilbur Gabriel with 9 kills, an ace, and a block. And then Kanoa Pana doing a little bit of everything. 3 kills, 30 assists, 2 aces, and a block. He really found his groove in set 3 and 4 as a setter. But you cannot underline the fantastic performances from Kaiser. And let's start with Akira Davies. He had 20 kills through 2 sets, including 17 through 2. Finishes with 22 kills, 1 assist, and 4 blocks. And then Gabriel Singelman was fantastic, about as good as advertised. 1 kill, 34 assists, an ace, and 2 blocks. Supporting cast of Kaiser, Seth Harmon, one of the 2 Harmons in this game, with 5 kills and an ace. Huang had 5 kills and 2 blocks. Fearon had 6 kills and 3 blocks. Kaiser, a great performance. Their runs throughout was, especially in that first set, the way they stormed back to steal that one. And then in set number 2 to give every Hilo fan a heart attack was, that was pretty cool to see. I mean, Davies, the way he skies up there and gets those kills is absolutely remarkable. So a great season for them. But their season comes to a close. I'm trying to pull up their roster so I can honor their seniors. So congratulations to Akira Davies, Seth Harmon, Kylie Fearon, and Gabe Stevens. The 4 of them played a huge role in tonight's game. Congratulations on a fantastic high school career, and good luck in your future endeavors. Fairly young Kaiser team that will be back next year, like Singelman, Kawakami, Lopez will be back, Huang will be back, Reynolds will be back. So a lot of players will be back for that team that start. But for Hilo, they move on. They will take on Moanalua, who is undefeated on the year. I'm pretty sure they got 3 UH Manoa commits, and that'll be an absolutely terrifying matchup for Hilo, but I'm sure they're up for the challenge. They're likely more than willing to welcome such a challenge. It would be really a privilege to play against prospects like that. And Moanalua, as good as they are, can't sleep. Don't sleep on the Vikings. So that will pretty much do it. As I wrap things up here on my stat sheet. Also, quickly, let's go through the aces errors. Hilo and Kaiser finished with 12 blocks apiece. Hilo, 6 service aces, 10 errors behind the service line, 13 hitting errors, and 3 miscellaneous errors. For Kaiser, 2 aces, 12 service errors, 20 hitting errors, and 6 miscellaneous errors. Once again, Hilo wins this one 3-1, 23-25, 25-22, 25-17, 25-17. And that will just about do it for this final sports broadcast of the KVIKS for the school year. We thank you all so much. Just for those of you who are Vikings fans and are interested in other broadcasts, keep in mind that this weekend is May Day. And then we also will be filming, I believe, the senior award show. I don't take my word for that. But we will be filming the senior picnic when all the seniors jump in the pool, the Hilo High tradition, as well as commencement. So still a few more broadcasts to go on the school year. But for sports, this is it. So my 57th broadcast between KVIKS and Nalil. Very special one for me, my 11th volleyball game of the year. Thank you guys so much for always tuning in, and thank you, KVIKS, for such a great opportunity. Once again, the final here from the Hilo High Gym. Hilo wins it 3-1. If you are watching this on YouTube or Facebook, help us out by liking this video and also subscribe to our channel to get notified when we go live next. See our broadcasting schedule and all other athletic competition notices on our official website, hilohigh.org, and be sure to follow our Hilo High Athletics page as well, I think it's at Hilo High Athletics. Follow KVIKS Media at KVIKS Media on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and learn more about our program at kviks.org. On behalf of our broadcasting team, signing off for the final time for the 2022 to 2023 school year, my name is Kai Hayashida. And remember, folks, once a Viking, always a Viking. Stay safe, folks. Have a great summer, and aloha!
broadcast is brought to you by students of Hilo High School, KVIKS Media.